Have you ever been your own worst enemy without even realizing it? Not because life was unfair, not because people were against you, but because quietly, every single day, you were doing things to yourself that were slowly holding you back. Most people never notice it. They blame circumstances, blame timing, blame everyone around them. But the real problem is usually closer than that. So, here are 10 things you need to stop doing to yourself starting today. 1. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. It doesn't exist. There will always be a reason to delay. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough confidence. But the people who actually move forward don't wait until everything feels right. They start, anyway, imperfectly, uncomfortably, and figure it out as they go. 2. Stop comparing your life to what you see online. Social media shows highlights, not reality. The person you're jealous of is also struggling with things you can't see. Comparison doesn't motivate you. It quietly convinces you that you're behind, that you're not enough, that everyone else has it figured out. They don't. 3. Stop saying yes to everything out of guilt. Every time you say yes when you mean no, you're slowly teaching people that your time and energy have no value. Boundaries aren't selfish. They're necessary. The right people will respect them. The wrong people will reveal themselves when you finally set them. 4. Stop replaying your worst moments. Your brain is not a movie theater that needs to keep showing the same painful scenes. Mistakes happened. Embarrassing moments happened. But carrying them into every new day only makes the past heavier than it needs to be. You are not your worst decision. 5. Stop needing everyone to understand you. Some people will misread your silence. Some will misunderstand your ambition. Some will judge your choices without knowing your reasons. Trying to explain yourself to everyone is exhausting and pointless. Move in silence. Results explain everything eventually. 6. Stop treating rest like a reward you haven't earned yet. You don't have to be completely broken down before you're allowed to rest. Rest is part of the process, not a sign of weakness. The people who burn themselves out constantly don't become more successful. They just become more exhausted. 7. Stop being the harshest critic of yourself. You would never speak to someone you love the way you sometimes speak to yourself. Every time you say, "You're stupid," "You're a failure," "You'll never figure it out," your brain starts believing it. You are allowed to hold yourself accountable without destroying yourself in the process. 8. Stop expecting people to change. You cannot want someone's growth more than they want it for themselves. Waiting for people to become who you need them to be is one of the quietest ways people stay stuck. Accept who someone is right now, or accept that you need to move forward without them. 9. Stop shrinking yourself to make others comfortable. Dimming your ambition, hiding your opinions, pretending you want less than you actually do, that's not humility. That's self-betrayal. The people worth keeping in your life will not feel threatened by your growth. They'll be proud of it. 10. Stop postponing your own happiness. Not until you lose the weight. Not until you get the job. Not until things finally calm down. Happiness is not a destination waiting at the end of a checklist. It's built in small moments, daily choices, and the decision to stop treating your own life like a waiting room. Here's what nobody tells you. Most of the suffering people carry isn't coming from outside. It's coming from habits they repeat so often they stop noticing them. Waiting too long. Comparing too much. Resting too little. Criticizing too harshly. And the moment you start catching yourself doing these things, that's not weakness. That's awareness. And awareness is always the first step toward actually changing. You don't have to fix everything at once. Just pick one thing from this list and start there. Because the best thing you can do for your future is stop being the person standing in your own way.